Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Premium League Pubg. I'm Funky AU, and we are into week 2 of Season 4 for 2026. It was a great week last week. The leaderboard is still nice and tight at the top, so we are keen for some more action. There were some big games last week. There was also some massive damage games last week, not just for teams, but for individual players. Waikakamukau, well, sorry, let me rewind. Incognito, I believe, had 2 games with over 4,000 damage. One of those, I don't think they even won. And one of those, Waikakamukau had, I believe it was 1,700 damage. 1,700. Like, I've seen 1,400 games and 1,300. Did I see a 1,500? Maybe. But oh my god, that was another level game. That absolute farming. Let's check that leaderboard out real quick before we jump in, because we have plane has gone over. Phase 1's about to pop. Has popped, in fact. So Team 11 out in front. Only by 5 points over Incog. They had a couple of real big games last week. Old Blood's lurking, not too far back. So we've got a bit of a standout 3 at the moment. We'll see how that goes through the rest of the night. Match 1 coming at you, though. 18 teams, 71 alive. There we go. We're going a long way to the northeast, it seems. Right up into Old Blood's territory, currently sitting 3rd. You can check out the leaderboard at any time during the night. ! Leaderboard. Type that one in the chat. Good to see we've got a few viewers in nice and early. So we're missing a player, it seems. We've got a stacked lobby here, by the way, with 18 teams. Not sure how many teams missed out this season, but 18's very much the limit. Labbies. Oh, Labbies. Right in the center of zone. Well, that'll be handy considering they're missing... Considering missing a player. That'll certainly help them out. Now, I did hear... before we started that these guys here are winning 3 games tonight. Should we do a poll? That'd be a good way to go. Let's just do a quick whiz around. Right now on board with Bunch of Diggers down at Resort. Way across to the Prison Island. Push are actually down there. Just to the north of them. Charm Farmers. They're on the way out, heading up the Pozo Highway. Let's just... Whiplash up at Mont Nuevo. Spartans have Chum. And it looks as though they've got an E pickup ready to go. So not a bad move there. Toxic Nation in Picardo. We see... Who do we see? We see Caliber, sorry, on their way out of Power Grid, nice and early. Denim up on the way. Incognito down at Lost. Phoenix heading away past Impala at the moment. A few teams have got a bit of a rotate to make here. There's quite a few teams right on the edge of zone, so there'll be space for a few of these just to fill in directly behind. Team 11, just out of Minas, so edge of zone at the moment. We swing across Grumpy Goldfish in at San Martin. Rehab Anonymous were sort of up the hill from them to the west. NFL over at Pozo. Donkey Squad, La Cob. And then, of course, our teams that were already swish in this Phase 1 zone were Old Bloods coming out of water treatment. They have pushed in towards Legionnaires coming out of Campo, so moving in a little bit closer. Labbies, of course, in Cruise, so well set up. They've only got 3. And Dixie sitting 7th place at the moment. Dixie easily within reach of NFL, 3 points above them. And then not too many more points up to Charm Farmers on 45 and even Push on 48. Little bit of a gap from Push to Old Bloods in 3rd. 48 points compared to 75. Nothing a good game won't wipe out, though. And that's what we are looking at. There's Spartans in on there. E-pickup. Again, evening to everyone in chat. Can I... Just trying to get this poll going. Let's come back to that. As Bear hits the deck, Grimmy's going to go down to Jukesy. Smokes are out. One tap further around, but down the hill. Smokes are out for Grimmy. Where are those shots coming from, in fact? Thought it was safe. Oh, there's Jukesy there. Line of sighting with a tree. Should be just okay. Is someone getting across here? No, they are not getting across there. There was a player close. And they're off. That was Skinlaw that was close. That was definitely revivable, Skinlaw. He is out, and they are down the hill. Got to be careful there. One Tap's surely watching these guys come down. Where is he? He's actually looking the other way. Ah, One Tap. Guys in the open, brother. Has not seen. So 2 of them have just run down this hill. Does he get up on the roof here? No one's seen Spartans come through here. Anubis? I don't think you can see across there. I'm sure they saw them drop. One Tap's just being a little bit more preoccupied with who was up the hill above them. 18 teams, 70 alive. We started with 71. So it's ticking along nicely. Incog into a fight. Let's just go that way. There's our guys. Oh, Dobbs might have run into a tree. Denny Mop's there and down. Is that a... finished off? Denny Mop looping around over the top. Who was across here? That was Waikiki Mook out. And is that another player down there? That's Halsey there. So that is 2 kills for Incognito. They are happy to cruise on out of an Elder. Is a long way south to Impala. Good start for Incog. Not so good for Ram Ranch. And we were just getting a poll started for Ram Ranch, who have told us they're winning 3 tonight. So, let's have that poll. Let's see. Get that rolling soon. Actually, it's already rolling because there's an 8-minute delay and I'm starting this. So check that poll out. Beautiful. Let's get back into it. Everyone's rotated pretty well here. Waiting for NFL just coming in on that north side. Killaroo's out for a little bit of a look, but we're going to go to Oakley. There's a couple of teams are pushing in his direction. Charm Farmers being one of them. Shots may come from There's Killaroo and NFL coming through, and tyres are disappearing real quick. In fact, those shots might have been coming in more from the way of Legionnaires. So Oaks is straight back down the hill. May need a pick up there. He's certainly lost a tyre. Charm Farmers are getting some height. Pushing in. Macca out for a look with the Yorg. Has the Bolty as well. Players, plenty of teams still coming on that north side. NFL are going to keep rotating up towards Campo. Right now, Old Bloods have got a nice 2-2 split in the centre. Oh, it's actually Rapini pushing up towards Invis here. Got up there on the bike by the look of that. Persisting with it. Somehow gets away with half health. Anyone else with shots? Vertigo. Taking shots from down the hill. Is well covered. Macca getting shots in there as well. He pulls back pretty well. Gets away from that one. A little bit of damage out from Charm Farmers. We're about to see a zone shift as well. Still going in towards Cruise to Val. So Jody High Roller in good position. I think it's probably now the time for the rest of the Lab Rats to come across and link up. They'll need to be coming out of town. Pretty hot. It's going to pick up for Donkey Squad. They're not far out. It is a good chunk of half a kilometre though. Running out of hard cover. Still plenty of shacks to work with. Mr. Carney out, having a closer look towards that pair from Dixie. I was going to go down to the Spartans. Anubis. Let's NFL go through. They've crashed in pretty nicely in here to Cruise. Players above. One tap was here. Anubis is leaving town. Takes a headshot. Has to be careful. Spartans are back there. There's Miller. You got put down in the middle of the road. Anubis is in trouble. Oh, dear. Oh, what's happening? Spartans will be there in no time. Okay, he's away. Pushing through. Should be able to link up. I do see... Here we go. Parachutes dropping in. Donkey Squad coming through. Jody High Roller. Shots out. Damage. More damage. Flare up to the south. Donkey Squad get down onto a shack. Two there. Toxic Nation are here. Push on the rotate. Linksy with a knock on elevated. So Repugnance is gone. And that's from Toxic Nation. P90, you can bet someone in from Incog will be wanting to pick that up. There's elevated there. They had the flare out. Borman 3 gear. Light by design. That is all yours, brother. Here we go. Incog. Still only the 2. They've actually lost Linksy. I saw the name in the feed. Whiplash further back. They're getting some shots up. Hog Destroyer down under half health. Waikikamu getting out there, though. Straight back into some cover, though. 18 teams, 64 alive. Still a couple of teams in Cruise. NFL have lost... We did see them lose Miller. Looks as though Killaroo just got revived. Searching up the hill. Phoenix are up there. Elder still coming in out in the blue. Elder's alone now for Bunch of Diggers. These guys were meant to be winning 3 games tonight. We'll see how that pans out. Another zone shift, and that dives in towards Toxic Nation. Good shift for them. Caliber on the south side. Might be holding out potentially Team 11 here. Two kills for these guys thus far. They do have to get in past Caliber, though. Potentially just waiting for this blue zone to move, but Got to be careful here. Running out of hard cover. A lot of teams playing edge here. Shots raining in towards NFL. Where do they push this? What's the play? They've marked a spot on the map. Are they going to persist with that? I think they've marked another spot, which is where they are, which is this shack. And I think that is where they stay. Rehab Anonymous in trouble. Esports goes down. He was left on 1 hit point. They are out of there. Charm Farmers push through hard. Old Bloods are here, though. 3 kills for them. They've got a full squad. Still running 2-2, but they're a lot closer together now. Charm Farmers are looking to... No, they're not going to leave. Macca mowed down by Jeff. Speedy K over the top. Gets rid of Vertigo, and Charm Farmers are deleted. They go out in 16th place. Old Bloods with 5 now. Go back to Phoenix. They've crashed in on the labbies. Might have worked out that they've only got 3 here. 1 tap sat down. 2 kills now. That's going to leave Anubis. Gets a grenade away. Oh, steps out a long way to throw that. Has another one to burn. Did that even go in? It certainly did. Krusty Caster's going to go down. Anubis doing well. Solo. Just lost the other 2 teammates. 194 on the damage. Is he going to hold here? They'll get that revive. Hostile Joker's going to go with a grenade. In the corner. He gets out the back. Cooked it pretty well. Krusty Cast will be revived here. Mr. Carney holding an angle. Sees the move. Now we'll post up on another corner. They're out of zone here, these guys. Here comes the blue. Anubis is trying to cover his push. Blue zone could be an issue now. 2 seconds out from phase 5. It's going to chunk here. Anubis could go. He certainly does. Labbies are gone. Phoenix have to move. They get some control, but the zone goes away from them. Fighting in the south. We go back to Caliber. Dixie coming over the top. Jukesy with 1. It could be more soon. Great transfer of the spray by Mitson. Picked up 1, picked up another one. 1 behind the car. Mitson goes down. Ebola swag. Gets rid of 1. Sweet Soul has to reload. But it's going to be Jukesy getting that knock. And all of a sudden, Dixie are up to 5 kills. Oh, Bloods. Aggressing over onto Legionnaires. They want to clean them out. NFL are back there as well. They are looking to come across in third party. Speedy K finishes them off. 8 kills, Old Bloods. Ticking along okay. They've lost Jeff. NFL with shots in now. They're also down to 3. Team 11 are gone. Held out by push. Well, there they are there. Not sure how many kills Team 11 picked up. They didn't look like they were tracking along super amazingly. Smokes are out. Donkey Squad might need to dig in. I did see a pick out here. There's a body there. Spartans disappear. Bear was the last left up. NFL pick up 1. A lot of smoke out, but this is very open. Dixie across the road. They're out of zone here. Absolute carnage. Moist Feminist is gone. Queef's alone now. Trying to met up. Do we have smoke? We do not have smoke. Needs to get some smoke dropped from Oaks behind. Oaks has a smoke to drop. And here they come. Over the top. 8 kills now. Dixie. Old Bloods were ticking along with 8 as well. Oh, this is a big play. Right in the middle of zone. Speedy K is out there getting Jeff back in. NFL ticking along well. Everyone saw that. Phoenix destroyed. Might have had a hand from up the hill. Dixie picked up one out of that fight. Rems goes down. Smokey's out. What sort of control have they got here? They got Whiplash inside of them. Jakovsky goes down. Still one there. Sat down. Blessed is. Over the top, Killaroo. He's got 3. 3 of the 6. Andy G down. Little Hope alone. Unless he can get Andy G. They've been doing some digging here. Trying to smoke him in there. What have they got? Bush. Doing all right. 5 kills. Little Hope's got 4 of them. Willing Andy G to get in there. I think he can do this. Killaroo moving. More moving for position, I think. Does have to head this rough direction. Utility. Nothing to speak of. Info was, I think, just given by Andy G there. A little bit of a look towards Dixie. I'll quickly go down to Incog. Only the 4 kills for them. Still 3 up, though. Blue Zone pushing in as well. Sweet So on the move. Whiplash right there. Copped it as well. They're trying to move. Mitson's going to go down. In trouble now. Smokes are out. Rems is going to go down. 1 left up. It's Jukesy. He's desperately trying to get some smoke out. Trying to make a play. Trying to move. Toxic Nation are watching. Tried to hold the spray as long as possible. But it's going to be Waikika Mukau. Hits that headshot. It's up towards 600 damage. Chaos. Chaos last up. Couldn't hit him with the spray. Grenade it is from ACW. Follow up there to finish off. Is he alone now? If he can get back, he may pick up Broadbug, but surely he gets spotted out here by someone. Grumpy Goldfish. Still up and kicking. Edge of zone. Not a lot of hard cover left over here. Oh, just manages to tuck in. Incog were just laying into them. 5 teams. And there's a lot of open ground in the middle of this zone. Jeff is back in. Old Bloods are looking good in this one. Oh, Cow's just been domed. Dadbot has 970 damage. Trying to remove those tyres. Andy G there. Andy G gone. That's Push on the other side getting rid of... Oh, sorry, Whiplash getting rid of Push. Broadbug down again. He's going to bleed fast here. At least second knock. ACW trying to duck in. No, he gets taken by Incog. Whiplash going 4th. We're in phase 6. We're in phase 7 now. We've only got 3 teams. I'll tell you what, for a Miramar game, this one has really ticked along. 7 kills now, Incognito. Grumpy Goldfish have to move. But this is looking like it's all Old Bloods from here. Incog have going to have to fight hard to win this one now. Speedy K has 4 kills. Justified Dadbod over 1,000 damage now. Jeff brought back in late. Up towards 400. Savvy the 400. Solid game all round here from Old Bloods. But it's another one. Rain gets domed. 1,100 damage. Count them. He's hitting those bolties. Cow hits 2. Oh, there's the spray with the org. Oh, so sharp. 1,200 now. Rain getting revived off in the background. Cow gets flushed out of it. Grumpy Goldfish move. Savvy covering back across to that western side. Jeff mowed down. Flushed. 3v2v1. It's definitely the one as Pome gets finished off by Savvy. And Incog are actually in there. Emperor Emu just moving slightly. It's actually carrying a Panzer too. Interesting. He can actually come in here. May not realise how much space he does actually have. And has this been looted? Certainly hasn't. Fresh gear there. Incog up to 8. Rain with the 1. Vest is pretty well cooked. 500 for Hog Destroyer. Also Akita. Dadbot out. Had the bolty out briefly. Head on a swivel here. They're out of zone. Maybe they push that crate. Everyone's got to move in here. Rain is just inside zone. Out comes the Panzer. Oh, helmets just go absolutely flying. This has gone bad. Oh, there's a grenade. Somehow Speedy's still alive. Molly's on point. Oh, just short. Oh, will it spread? Emperor Emu's down to about 5 hit points. And now Old Bloods are separated. Good Molly. Oh, Emperor Emu, well played, sir. Well played, sir. Gets his first. Old Blood's not looking so good anymore. There's some good loot here for Emperor Emu. Ooh, shots by Savvy, though. Incog have played this one pretty patiently. Old Bloods, I think, made the mistake there. Savvy. Good shooting. Hog Destroyer sat down with 6. Bleeding pretty quick, too. Savvy digging in. He's out of zone. He's got to move. Is he short on smoke? Spotted. Goes. It's a 1v1. Incog move along to 10. He's got zone. Emperor Emu is just in. This is revivable. He's going to stick it. How's the throwables here for Emperor Emu? Can he clutch this up for the Grumpy Goldfish? He's got 1. 300 damage. 10 kills over here. Hog Destroyer with 650. Is he even going to met up? Trucks them well. He's just going to throw everything. Might met up now. Hits a headshot through the flames. Hog Destroyer. That's a BZ. Emperor Emu's going to be absolutely toast here. No way out of that one. Stands up, gets the last one. Incognito with an 11 kill win to start the night off. Well, I thought the Old Bloods, in fact, were a bit of a shoo-in in that one. 4 players up there towards the ends. But they lost Jeff and then made a bit of a move across to try and get rid of that lone player from the Grumpy Goldfish. Emu was over there, and they lost Dadbod. Then Speedy went, so it was all down to Savvy. So unfortunately, they went out in 3rd place there, but plenty of kills, 11 there for them. But well played, Grumpy Goldfish. They sit in 15th place. They get the 1 kill out of that, but good positional points. They will certainly move up a few spots on the leaderboard. But Incog, they will hang on to 2nd. In fact, they'll definitely go to 1st place off the back of that game. 1 match down, 5 to come. I'm Funky AU. We'll be right back with another one on Miramar. Yes, it was an Incognito, a win in match number 1, and we're going to jump straight across into match 2 of the night. 18 teams, 71 players alive. Is it Lab Rats that are short one again? No, they've got 4. Okay, who's short? Let's keep a quick eye on... Uh-oh. Jody High Roller. Looking for the run over and Lemon Squeezy. Manages to dodge around that. Had Hostile Joker picking up weapons just in case. Waikakamukau backing off to the north side of Los Leones. Looks as though Lynxian Hog Destroyer on the move. On foot. Having to jog that one in. Phase 1 pops. We go all the way up towards La Cobb here. Oasis coming into play. We've even got a section of Phase 1 zone out over the unplayable barricade, or the fence, sorry, on the north side. Bit like America's Wall, really. Right, now who were we missing? Some unsure... Oh, Donkey Squad. There we go. That was an easy one. Donkey Squad only with 3. Missing a 1. So, teams in zone to start us off. Ram Ranch up there, along with Donkey Squad, just mentioned. Old Bloods in at Water Treatment, third place last game. Rehab Anonymous sitting to the south of Donkey Squad and Ram Ranch. Grumpy Goldfish down around San Martin. Team 11 on the board, getting a knock onto Rems. Rems is here. Okay. I didn't see that. Have they... Team 11 crashed in, maybe? Where should Rems be, is the question. I think, yeah, no, I think Rems was meant to be there. What happened there, team? What happened there, Rems? Did Team 11 crash in on this one? They've all got vehicles. I feel like they've come in and picked on Rems, and now they are moving back to Minas. Easy kill to start them off. Need a few more because they have lost top spot. Leaderboard has updated, in fact, now. Grumpy Goldfish on the move, nice and early. Some good choice of compounds. In fact, they've picked up a really good one as well. Shots coming from Jorywood down the hill. But this is a really strategic hold now for Grumpy Goldfish. Certainly if they can hang on to this. Here comes the rest of the crew. Cruising through. Rehab Anonymous down the hill. One player further up. Well, still a couple over there. Rehab Esports is here. Has the buggy. NFL down lower. Shots out somewhere off in the distance. Old Blood's rotating in, pushing up towards a Ram Ranch. Sorry, not Ram Ranch. Bunch of diggers. Bunch of diggers. Still got the RR tags. Gets a bit confusing sometimes. Halsey, there you go. Getting a knock. That is the play. Where did he hit that? That was across on a Grumpy Goldfish. Old Blood's on the way up, though. Danny with a Panzer. Jeff, persuaded otherwise. Dobbs out for a look. Speedy K finally gets it with about the last shell. Jeff decides to head back. Bit of rolling cover. Back in. Halsey heard the grenade. Disappears. Jeff sends it past. Rolls back to get some help from Elder. Denim up, isolated in a different building there. Dadbot and Jeff both up into the compound. Here comes Speedy K. Got to be careful. Coming on the blind side of the building. Smokes are out. Can't see a lot through there. Denim still close by. They're looking for the unknown players. Takes a hit going past. Denim up now. Have they heard the footsteps? Halsey and Elder both put down by Savvy. Oh, he got one. Switch weapons. Didn't quite get the second, and I'm hearing mortar fire. I think that's from Grumpy Goldfish. They're leaving that one a little bit short. And a nice crate down the hill from them. That's quite handy. Oh, they've been there already. Who's been there? That's going to be Emperor Emu. After getting them up to second place last game, he's the one that comes away with the Orm, the level 3 gear. No damage with that just yet. 17 teams, 65 alive. We've seen a bunch of diggers be finished off. Team 11 pushing up to Charm Farmers. They get 2 revives. Invis goes prone. Invis goes down. Husey's there. Husey, Vertigo combine. Vivian suspect sat down. Dusky goes down. This is not good for Team 11. Follow-up grenades. That leaves one player. Cherry. Prone and gone. Charm Farmers annihilate Team 11. Team 11 coming in on the top of the leaderboard at the start of the night. Oh, this is not over. This is not over. Macca flushed out. Charm Farmers are hurting. Vertigo down. It's Husey only. Saar has the P90 and Charm Farmers disappear. 3 kills for Push, and that is a good move by Push getting into third party that fight as well. They get complete control of the north side of the zone here, up towards Oasis, but here come the Spartans. Team 11 will be rather happy that Charm Farmers got third partied out of that one. Eisenberg dropping pretty well. NFL are there. Spartans getting mixed up. Someone's going to be in trouble. It's going to be Bear. And Jaskovsky had the shots. Making sure of that one. There's little hope they got the first. A bit of damage. Looking straight across. Towards NFL. 15 teams, 56 alive. Jaskovsky sat down with Skinlaw. And the Spartans obviously had a nice look towards Jaskovsky. That was basically point blank across the road. Still searching. Heisenberg in trouble. All of Dixie have rolled up. Mitson's looking the other way. Flushed. Heisenberg with one. He's really got to haul ass out of here now, and I think that's what he's doing. Down the rocks he goes. The rest of Dixie actually spread off of here. Sweet Soul further back. Potentially bring Mitson back in here if they get across there. Get that chip. Heisenberg taking shots from across the valley. He's actually come back to where he was. So it's not completely a done deal here for Dixie. They've still got to deal with one player. They're not in a hurry to get across there. Sweet Soul certainly watching. It looks, have they lost? Oh, they've lost actually 2 now. Let's dive back out. We haven't had a good look. Incog coming on that south side. About to see a zone shift as well. We're still a long way to the north, and we're still going even further north. Good move for Dixie, even though they're down to just 2. There is that recall beacon up in Oasis. Right here. Right here on the little island with the church. So that one will certainly come into play. Where the Dukes in Sweet Soul have one of the chips they're missing. They don't have Mitsens yet. That's still being covered. They're not in a hurry to get across there. Heisenberg is there. Old Blood's on the rotate. Some marks there. In fact, this is a pretty good choice here. The shanties. Well, it's going to have to suffice for the moment. It's not fantastic cover, but it's some cover. Cow sat down. Broadbuck gone. The run over there, run into the car it is by Mike Miyagi. Hog Destroyer's gone. Here comes Rain, trying to get in here and save the day. Lynxie's coming across as well. And that is Whiplash gone. That's, that guy's gone already. Smokes are out. Hog Destroyer gone. That's a blue chip recovery there. Lynxie will get in meanwhile. Revive Cow. Where's the closest recall for them? Just back in La Cobb. Easy pick up there, and that's exactly where Rain's going now. So Akita will be back in no time. In fact, about 46 seconds time. E-pick up for Rehab Anonymous. Dixie is still spread up here. Sweet Soul and Dukesy playing quite wide. Not in a hurry to try and bring players back into this one. Sweet Soul's just going to head across there. They don't even grab that blue chip from Mitson. Don't even attempt to have a look at Heisenberg there. Labrats with space on the north side. Going to get themselves a care package here as well. 14 teams, 48 alive. Oh, there's a Lynx dropping down for the Labbies. Here comes Hog Destroyer straight back into the game. Incog have got to work themselves out here, just making their way in. Waikikamu leading the way. What teams are still out? We're all pretty sorted here. Hog Destroyer straight back in. Spartans have got a 2-1 split. Just the 1 kill, which was Heisenberg. Still sitting up here. Did manage to get rid of Mitson and picking up a good bit of loot there. Dukesy and Sweet Soul just watching Oasis. They've got the Grumpy Goldfish back there. Shots out at something. I'm not sure what. NFL on the move. Going to push up underneath Old Bloods. This is about as good a cover as the Old Bloods have got up the hill, but they've actually moved. Jeff stayed put for the moment. 3 have gone further down. Skinlaw hitting another bolty. $200 damage. Waiting for someone to poke again. Phoenix are now up on the flat top, up with Heisenberg. Rehab Anonymous. They've got lab rats lurking. Not too far away here. They're just peeking over the top. Trying to get some vision across. They've also got Dixie to worry about. Further around Oh, there goes Firebird. Sweet Soul's going to get it. No, he's not. Radley's going to steal it away. Immediately turns and puts some shots into Jukesy as well. He's got 2 teams to deal with here, Jukesy. He's got to be careful. They are just in zone here. Hasn't maybe spied the Rehab Anonymous team. Legionnaires picking up a couple. Caliber down the hill. There's a knock on to Queef there for Donkey. Should be revived there. Caliber with some good vision. Over towards the north. Incog with 4 up. 35 seconds out from phase 5 now. I think teams are just sort of sitting on this one. Waiting for the next zone. Toxic Nation not moving yet. Push on the move. Watching down the hill. Just tag Andy G, sir. I think he's just run straight across in front. Push is on. Sweet Soul goes down. Rehab Anonymous are watching. Jody High Roller sat down as well. What can Jukesy do? Oh, good molly. Radley's run into that. Jukesy sat. That is all over for Dixie. And they should be able to get that revive away. Labrats will survive. All 4 up with 4 kills, in fact. They spot Phoenix off in the distance running. Open. Open ground. Can't. There we go. Anubis lands that one. Crossy's out with a bolty, standing. You can see him scoping in. They duck back the other way. Rehab Anonymous now with shots out. Centers up over Old Bloods and NFL. Caliber now crashing in. Incog have to move as well. Quick bit of a look. Got to be careful of that Skinlaw bolty looking this direction. At the moment, he's looking across to Incog. Waiting for these guys. They are about to roll out of there. 3 players up. Heisenberg's still up the top of the hill. I believe he is, but he's about to be pushed on. Gets a grenade away. Here's them coming, though. Lemon Squeezy gets sat, but covered there by Crossy Cast. Does very well. Let's go back. Incog on the move. They've actually gone up the hill. Skinlaw ready with Grimmy. Oaks around the corner. Donkey Squad are gone. Good move, Skinlaw. Has 2. Caliber got some shots in there. BZ grenade comes out. Good bit of loot there. We'll go back towards Incog. Nothing much to look at yet, aside from Rapini. NFL got that, but Cow manages to steal it away. 5 kills now. Oh, Stone Noughts unawares that Incog were coming through. They've got 6. They give themselves some space on the south side. BZ grenade. Running out of cover. Shot straight through the window, straight through the door. Here comes Saar with a P90. Blue zone is there along with the BZ grenade. Little Hope's going to go down. Blue zone still has some ground to cover here. Zyla coming in. Rehab Anonymous. No kills just yet. Can he get something? Something here. Saar, 1 hit point. Luckily, he's boosted. Plenty of smoke out. Can he get Andy G down? He can't get Little Hope. They're going to roll down. They've got a shack here. That is going to be the play. Krusty Cast left on 1 hit point here. Utility over the top's going to do enough. 1 tap. There's Phoenix gone. Labby's up to 9 kills now. 1 tap with 2. 470 damage for Anubis, 360 for Radley. They've both got 3 kills now. 8 teams, 22 alive. Well, actually, they can dial in onto push. Oh, more damage out. Anubis, another knock. Crested a bit too much. Safe res, except here comes NFL. They've got 6. Do have to be wary of shots coming from maybe Incog or Caliber direction. Pusher gone. 8 kills now for NFL. He sent 2 out up the hill. Got to be careful. Spartans with shots up towards them. Incog move. Oh, Emperor Emu. Backs right off. Oh, he doesn't quite get the flush either. Lynxie's right there on the spot. Gets the quick carry. Has to duck out into the blue. Double revive for Incog. Emperor Emu did very well there. 2 good games in a row. Tucking right in. 7 kills for them. It's Lynxie with the 500 damage this game. Leading the way. NFL. Still on that north side. Labby's with the high ground, but Speedy K's just getting some vision up there. Oh, one player close by. Anubis. Trying to sneak through here. That's a risky play by Speedy. Got to be careful. Old Blood's with 6. Utility over the top. Labbies hold the high ground advantage. Everyone can shoot down onto Incog. Still 2 teams in this compound. 50 seconds away from Phase 7. Spartans with the 3 kills. They sit in 18th place. So we've got some kill points and positional points here. This may get them off the bottom of the leaderboard, in fact. Gets away from that grenade. Does get the knock onto Homemade Pyro. Can they push this now? Not looking to. Grimmy lurking. Spag Betty was covering, and the revive's going to come through nice and easy. Skinlaw takes a big hit. Holds that spray, Grimmy. They're backing off here. Oh, makes the cross cleanly as well. Molly's going to be really good onto Grimmy. He's in trouble now, burning. Oh, they're both burning, in fact. Caught there together. In comes Kingy. And they combine 2 kills. First 2 kills of the match here for Caliber. 13th place for them. They might go past Grumpy Goldfish now. Oh, and the zone's actually gone down the hill, so Incog are out hunting now. They can third-party these fights. Miller getting hit with a bolty there. Radley is below Cow here. They're just trying to work out what they can actually shoot at. Killaroo out with the saw. Radley's going to go. Stuck on 7. They haven't managed to get involved too much here. Speedy K still there for... Oh, Blood's getting the revive off. Tucking in now. Actually, I did not actually know this was here. That's a first for me. Little mine shaft. Lynxie holding. Not a lot to throw in there. They've got to come out. Lynxie holds. A little bit of extra cover. Rain covering this whole fight from the bottom. Can't see a lot from down there, in fact. It's all happening up the hill here. Everyone's trying to catch Old Bloods coming out. Caliber, meanwhile, are happy to sit down the hill. Rain's going to make a move. Gets his shield out. Savvy's out. Speedy K's there. Into the smoke. They're going to be stuck on 8 kills here. I'm pretty sure. NFL are coming across the top. 12 kills. They don't have Blessed anymore. Speedy K goes to Lynxie. Hog Destroyer sat down. Killaroo. Can't maintain it. They're in trouble. It's Tchaikovsky only. Miller goes down as well. 13 kills. Gets a headshot. Can he transfer that? He gets rid of Caliber. Tchaikovsky's going to give away the point. He gets 4. And Incog walk into the easiest of wins with 9 kills. They make it back-to-back to start the night. 2k damage. Incognito with 9 kills to take game 2. They took game number 1 with 11. It was Lynxy leading the way that time. Had 4 in the end, 2 each to Rain and Cow. Hog Destroy the 1. NFL, big game from those guys. They sat in 7th place coming into this one. Actually, there's a bunch of teams tied on 46 points. Charm Farmers, Dixie, and NFL were all on 46 points. But after that one, NFL into 2nd place with 15, should leapfrog those 2 teams above them. Do they catch Push? That's the question. Push had 5 kills, so I don't think they do, but they'll definitely be up to at least 5th place there, NFL. Big game from them. Big finish from Tchaikovsky too. Gets the double kill to finish off Caliber, and then steps out into the blue zone to deny an extra point there for Incog. Caliber, 3rd place with 3. Well played to those guys from 13th place. Old Blood, solid, 4th place with 8. And we did see Team 11 leave very early with 2 kills. They went out in 17th place, so Incog will stretch their lead. We've got 4 to come. This is Premium League PUBG. I'm Funky AU. We'll be right back. Incognito go back-to-back to start the night. Let's check that leaderboard. It's just updated before we get much further. We're about to kick along onto a rondo in match number 3. Incog out by 20-plus points now. 125. Old Blood's trailing at 103. Team 11. Couple of average games in a row for Team 11. We've got a little bit of work to do now. Only 1 good game behind Old Bloods, though. Not that far behind Incog either. NFL, big game. They do go past Push in the end. Only 2 points, so very tight there. Big game from NFL last game with 15 kills. And Push dropped down to 5th place. Those teams below them still very close together there. And who on the other side did we see move? Spartans, I think, have jumped a couple of spots there for the back of that. A decent finish for them, and I think Caliber might have gone up 1. Let's jump into match number 3 now. Shots out by Toxic Nation early because Donkey Squad are here, but I did see another team landing close together. Skinlaw's out running a pistol at the moment. We've seen teams fight here before. We've seen a couple of extended fights down here in Danching, in fact. And we've seen some standoffs. But Spartans, geez, they're mix up everywhere here. Skinlaw's got around the side of the Goldfish, but then Emperor Emu's behind them. He's certainly not being quiet about it either. M249, that'll do it. Let's just start that reload again after picking up that. Heisenberg goes down first. Rufo is, in fact, working the roof over here. And they're even being third-partied. Caliber getting involved. It's going to make things slightly more difficult. Does Grimmy have an angle here? He does. Oh, that was sharp by Rufo. This is all on Skinlaw hit. Long grenade to nowhere. 2 Spartans knocked. Skinlaw's got to go. He was great with the bolty last game. Grimmy confirmed. Heisenberg's still there. He's got Bear on the other side. Stands up. Gets the reply. Grenade doesn't come off. Foam caught out. The Uzi wasn't good at that range. Oh dear, it's still not good. It's... Oh dear, Spartans are gone. Bear went down on the backside to Emperor Emu, and that is the end of Skinlaw, and that is the end of the Spartans. Well played, Grumpy Goldfish. Rufo, 3 of them, 300 damage. And that is a squad wipe to the Grumpy Goldfish. Well played, lads. They actually only had 9 kills coming into this game. So they've played 8 games, 6 last week, 2 already tonight, and they had 9 kills, and they've just picked up a squad wipe. So almost half as many kills again. Uh-oh. Home goes down. Pyro didn't take enough shots there, unfortunately. Caliber coming into third party this. Thinking they can have a little bit of an impact. Oh, dear. Spag Betty's got around the side. Emperor Emu on the roof. Is he prone on this side of the roof? He is. Out there with a saw. I'd be almost confirming that. I think he's wanting to. He can't. Well, that's super annoying. Finally. Rufo now. Although Pyro's on the roof himself. Pyro spotted out. Whiplash disappear. Somewhere across the other side of the map. Central, in fact. Is that... we'll quickly come across here. There's Nappy. Mike Miyagi, ACW Broadbug. They're all there, and that's going to be surely a squad wipe to Old Bloods. It is. They lose Jeff in all of that, so Whiplash pick up a kill. Ram Ranch coming in on knee pick up from the north. There's other teams sort of close by there. We'll go back to the fight we started with. Rufo, can he add to his 300 damage? They've got 5 now, though. Came into this... Oh, that's not good. As I said, they came into this game with 9 kills so far for the whole season. And they've picked up 5 right here. Oh, he was right there. Four for Rufo. $400 damage as well. Done really well out of this fight, Rufo. He's still got 2 to get through, though. Can he get rid of Caliber? Might be a bit of a task, though. Still lurking around the outside of that building. Pyro coming around. Ebola Swag ran away and then came back. Are they wanting to leave town? Are they thinking this is just going to be a job too hard? They're coming back through. Blue zone just tucks past. 500 damage for Rufo. Big game. Good flash. 600 damage. Oh, bad luck, Rufo. Oh, my God, he had Pyro to 1. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, Rufo played super well there. Oh, he had homemade Pyro down to 1 hit point. I thought he had that. Well played, Grumpy Goldfish. That's a great start to the game. Unfortunately, they're gone. Caliber, just survive. Just survive. Ebola Swag will be revived, and they may be able to get those 2 players back in. They've got a bit of ground to cover. Blue Zone's gone through. They've got about 3 recall beacons they can actually cruise past. 15 teams, 56 alive. We've got Dixie rotating on that north side. Speedy K running parallel with Legionnaires. Gets into Jiao Tin, which becomes very central here. Denimot pushing in for a bunch of diggers. He's got Elder there as well in support. 2 in here so far. Where... Or is it 3? There's Dobbs. Oh, Halsey's way back on top of unplayables. Yes. No point hanging around here. He really needs to get a move on. You can hear him parachute off there. Who else is coming in? Team 11 coming in from the south side. And we'll keep an eye on Caliber. They should be heading to a recall beacon somewhere. Let's see if they've actually... They've... Marks on that one right there. Yu Lin might be the choice here if they keep pushing. Miller in on the basketball court. Charm Farmer's dropping in. Is it only 2? It is only 2. Macca's on the outskirts of town. Up here with his bolty. Looking to farm it up. Does he have... No damage yet. Moist Feminist goes down. Rapini survives. Just the 1 kill for Legionnaires. Macca's got 2 below from the Lab Rats. So Charm Farmer's 2 outside of town, 2 in town. Dixie with plenty of real estate on that north side. Incog just working their way in from the east. 1 kill for them. Who's picked up the crate weapon? And what's this got in it? That has got an Orm, and Lynxy is picking that up. Oh, hard shift. Away from Jiao Tin we go. Smokes are out while they keep looting away. It's probably an easy rotate for them. What's Macca got to shoot at here? Looking for anything. In pretty good position too. If he can stay alive, potentially do some farming work here for a bit. Hasn't hit any shots just yet. Legionnaire's on the move. Stone Noughts. It's a brave rotate, that one. Pushes in onto the corner of town. Oh, shots from NFL on the other side. They gave up this one. Paradox moving down as well. In for support here. Vertigo's going to roll back here to Invis. Oh, Cow's got a Lynx. That's what he's picked up. And they're pushing up towards Husey. Oh, Macca's been put down, and the fall finishes him off. Did Cow spot him up there? He's got 2. Shot off the top. Husey close by. Oh, nowhere to go here. He's left Chaos on 1 hit point. Well, someone left Chaos on 1. It might not have been Husey. I think, not sure if he was shooting at the guys in the car. Menace is certainly down. Not sure where that bolt is coming from. Here come the grenades. Husey gets spotted. Good grenades. Menace actually had his own out. Rain out with the saw. That's Caliber rotating in the background. There's the Lynx. You can hear in the background. Cow with that. Husey finished off. 4 for Incog. Wiffy trying to crawl away. They should be able to confirm that. Lynx, you'll see him shortly. All Light by Design's watching. That one goes into the rocks. Chaos is back there as well. Cooks it pretty well. Goes over the top. Does actually wipe off 50 hit points. So that's a nice lob in the end. Another one there, right under the edge of the rock. Posted up with the Orm. He's got to be careful there. Lynxy. In fact, goes the Org direction. Cow's going to come around. Chaos is still there, trying to hold out. He's just going to run this one away now. Not a lot to do in the face of 4 players from Incognito. They're going to try and chase, are they? Light by Design's not gone yet. Rain's coming through in the Lecky bus. May have seen him move. He's certainly looking. Can't find him. Chaos is out of there. Go back to Charm Farmers and Legionnaires. Oh, headshot onto Paradox. But Paradox gets it. Vertigo's going to go. Legionnaires survive just. Rapini should be revived there. Shots out from NFL. I can hear a chopper. That's going to be Donkey Squad with the E pickup. They're going to push far. Phoenix are going to be here, though. They're going to sit above them. Oaks is there, and Oaks is low on health. Well, they haven't heard them. They're above them. Have they? No, they have not heard them. They're just outside a zone here as well. Or they may have heard them. They're certainly running around looking. Meanwhile, Lab Rats are getting put to bed here. Anubis was out of town. It's only... Oh, Jody High Roller sat down by Lynxy. Radley's closer. He's going to go with a grenade. Does it get there? It's going to be way short. Cow's going to get in there. Manages to get the headshot. Only one left up for the Labbies. Further up the hill, I think they're getting the revives off. Legionnaires are gone. Caught by NFL. Still got 2 below them here, Donkey Squad. Trying to get rid of Lemon, Squeezy, and Krusty. Might parachute down to the smoke, in fact. Oaks can't hit it. Oh, that really hurt, but they were there waiting. Oh, nice shooting, Lemon Squeezy. Puts Oakley down as well. They'll be able to flush both of these players out. Well done, Phoenix. Squeezy's got 5 now. Now they can move. There's still one up for Donkey Squad. Queef's way over here alone. Ram Ranch around the corner. All 4 up here as well. Ticking through a little bit of damage across here. Oh, they're not. Oh, this grenade from somewhere. Is that from Old Bloods up the hill? They are certainly tucked in there. What are Old Bloods been up to? They've lost 2. 4 kills. Elder gets sat down. And they're digging in. That's Lynxy landing the damage. Bush with the shots on. Jakovsky maybe into cover here. Safe for his mate. Oh, I don't know about that. Linksy's certainly there. Doesn't connect. Bless down on the corner. Does he catch sight? No. Trying to search. Where is though? Where is that guy? Revive comes off. NFL still moving. Miller shifts in. Lab rats are gone. Phoenix with more kills now. Lemon Squeezy has 6. 8 kills for Phoenix. More damage out onto Cow. Rain lines up as well for some. Does take a hit. Racking up the damage. 500 plus for Lemon Squeezy. And Krusty looking down towards Rehab Anonymous. Can they get some shots in there? Grenades from both of them. Both landing short. Zyla's digging in. Is being shot from underneath his car. Wheels are gone. That's going to make things more difficult. Cow. 5 hit point peaks. 800 damage now. Flushes. Still has Miller. Got to cook this well. Goes past. He's going to try it again. Oh, gets that one. Must have come just around the corner. Cow put down. Miller, can he get the finish? That's going to go past. Throwing everything he's got at Waikakamukau here. You can see he wants to get in there. Grenades pumping in here. BZ as well. He's got to try and out-med this. He'll just get that. Grenade as well. Could be in trouble. BZ disappears. Cow still alive. The follow-up. Molly goes past. Miller really wants this confirmation here. Here comes the smoke. They're not committed to Cow just yet. Not with Miller sitting there. Oh, around that backside. Lemon Squeezy comes. 7. Oh dear, he's pulled apart. Incognito. Should get the revive. Just. It's going to give... Cow's going to bleed out here. Miller's out getting up and about. Linksy's gotten around them. Should spot Lemon Squeezy. Does. Krusty Cast isn't even met it up. Yeah, it doesn't get back. Into cover. Phoenix go out. Miller over the top. Incog have got 13. Out with the Orm. Blessed is coming through as well. Rain gets flushed. Old Bloods go out on the other side. Blessed. They get a bit of payback here for last game. NFL was 7. They had a big last game with 15. Now they can divide up the spoils here from Incognito. Unfortunately, there's only 2 of them alive, but they get control of the south side. Toxic Nation go out just as we get there to push. In fact, it's their only kill. Must have been Chaos alone. Bush with all 4 up. And this swings all of a sudden into their favour. Phoenix and NFL working together to get rid of Incognito. Old Bloods go out. I don't think they had a lot of kills. I don't think they're catching Incognito in this game. That's for sure. Dixie with 3. They've slid down to 7th place. Oh, Halsey. 1 hit point. Grenade there onto Dobbs. Can Rems get up there and get some vision? Dobbs finished off. Halsey the solo for bunch of diggers. They were meant to be winning 3 games tonight, I heard. There. Oh, yeah, big spray. Halsey. Rems put down. Make sure of the flush as well. Over the top, though. NFL it is. Third party this. They can push down onto that flat top where Miller is, but it's not going to be in there. Dixie down to 2 players. This is firmly in the hands of Push, this game. Repugnance anchoring. Happy to sit back in zone here, looking across towards NFL. They're going to need to get a lot of smoke out. So too are Dixie. Not sure if they've got vehicles over here. Don't think they... So I've got a Dacia back there, but they are... Switch Soul's going to roll back to it. It's lost... He's lost a tire. They're going to wrap. Well, that's certainly going to be helpful. I'm going to wrap that direction. This is actually a pretty good move too. Blessed. Should be able to get that revive and stick that. 8 for NFL now. Had 15 last game. So 2 big games in a row. The top 3 had a little bit of a gap back to the rest of the teams. The top 3 were just getting away, but NFL with 2 good games in a row there, certainly trying to bridge that gap and get a little bit closer to Team 11, who have had an average start to the night. Sweet Soul down. Mitson works away. He's not going to be able to revive that. He's going to run into Saar here. Yes, he is. Saar will have 1. Only makes it 2 now for Push. But it is a 2v4. And they're starting to spread here, Push as well. They need some knocks, and that's not going to work. Not when you get being blown up by a grenade. Andy G's coming in with more utility still. Miller has 4. Utility comes in. Needs some smoke out. Little Hope spotted. Little Hope gets it. And Push win the match with 4. Easy win in the end. All 4 alive for Push there. Well-controlled game for them. Little Hope led the way with a couple. Saar and Andy G chip in for a 1 each. Another good game for NFL there. Second place, they had 9 in the end. 4 for Miller and Blessed. Good job by those 2. Running as a duo at the end there for a while. Miller managed to get rid of Waikakamukau as well. Dixie into 3rd with their 4. And a bunch of diggers 4th place with the 1. Trying to stay away from that bottom place. They're in 17th at the moment. They could go past... they'll go past Toxic Nation, I think, off the back of that game. Maybe even Spartans. We'll have to wait and see. Incog, big game. 13 kills there, led by Cow with 7. Again, big damage game. But it was Toxic Nation coming around. No. Who was that in the end? Phoenix, making a fair hole in Incog before they got some help from NFL in the end. Where was Team 11? Team 11. Oh, 15th. Okay. Yeah. Another early exit. Team 11, 15th with 2. Not fantastic. They're sliding there, and NFL are definitely closing the gap. We are halfway through. 3 to come. We move along to Tago. We'll be right back. Yes, it was a Push taking away the win in match number 3 with 4 kills. We're going to jump straight across into match 4 now as we swing past the halfway point of the night. The leaderboard hasn't quite updated for us. But do hit exclamation mark leaderboard in the chat. And you better check out that extended leaderboard with all the stats. I'll throw it up when I'll throw it up live when it refreshes for me. $18 teams, 71 alive. Who are we missing? Donkey Squad have got their 4 back. Seems to be shared around tonight. This time it's Dixie with 3. No Jukesy this game. Okay, who's close by? Rehab Esports is getting a little bit close to Caliber. Everyone else seems pretty separated aside from the 2 in... And there's our phase 1. Oh, we're going all the way out towards Harpo. That'll be very interesting. Keep an eye on the zone, but right now we're going to head into Yongchong, where we've got a bunch of diggers and Grumpy Goldfish. Halsey is right amongst it at the moment. At a VSS, still has it. Didn't quite spot Poem there. He may have been spotted himself. Have they got any markers out just yet? A couple of marks on players, but it looks as though they're on the move. Grumpy Goldfish pushing in. 3 close together. Poem out wider. Holding off at the moment. I think Halsey's certainly wise to this one. Shotgun ready. Oh, nice headshot on a Poem, but Poem gets some more damage out. Utility being pushed across onto Elder. 2 from Diggers rotating now. Poem watching though. Well, he hasn't heard the 2 pushing around. Elder gets pushed on. Halsey gets caught. Denim up out with a Panzer. That does nothing. Can't quite get that knock. Halsey and Elder both flushed out. I'm coming in on the backside. Running out of room here. Next building across. Got to drop back down again. Around the corner he's got to come. Denim up into the corner of the building. A little bit of loot being picked up there. Impreme, you out with the MP5. A little bit of jousting. It's going to allow the rest of the team to get across there. Rufo getting in downstairs. Denimop moves up. Rufo with 200 damage. 2 good games in a row here, Rufo. Gets the flash. Now lost the flash. That flash went out the window. Has he reloaded? Denimop drops. Ringer Rosie. He's going around. Gets one. Can he get the flush? Not quite. Running around in circles here. Is he going to go out the same window again? Yes, he is. Runs away from them. Has an opportunity to met up here. They're still searching. They flush Dobbs out. Denimop's gone out that same window twice. Oh, now they're all just going around in circles searching. Rolls back. Needs a helmet. Oh, here's a room full of gear. Nothing spotted. Backs off and goes quiet here. What's happening? I see Charm Farmers into a fight. Getting a knock onto... Or finishing off Jeff, in fact, from Old Bloods. Must have run into them on that rotate there. Charm Farmer's eating a bit of loot. Push. Ooh. We'll quickly go to that because it's gone quiet on the north side. Caliber coming in. Little Hope doing very, very nicely, in fact. I made Pyro was there, but he's going to go down. Saar was covering. This has not gone well for Caliber at all. That's only going to leave a bowler swag up. Repugnance gets put down, but that should be able to bring him back in. E-pick up for Toxic Nation. Players down on both sides of this fight. Skinlaw in trouble here. Trying to get some cover. Nappy wider. Big shot from underneath. Finally goes down. Nappy gets some good angles. Who's covering? Bear from further back. They're being third-partied, in fact. Lynxie's there. Trying to steal all these kills away. Does he get Heisenberg? Not quite. Whiplash are going to get down there. That's going to be Nappy pushing through, trying to get the confirmed kills. Grimmy goes. Broadbug goes. Nappy does get that confirmation onto Heisenberg. Incog haven't got anything out of this just yet. They certainly might, though, because look who it is. Mike Miyagi still on that rock. ACW takes a hit. Nappy has to roll back. Lynxie coming around. Grenade takes off some more damage there. Rain gets an angle onto ACW. Whiplash and Spartans being pulled apart here. Nappy will try and drive away. There's one left up from both of those teams. They're out hunting. Nappy's going to run into... Almost going to run straight into Legionnaires, but he is out of there. 3 kills for Whiplash before Incog came in and spoiled the party. Be a quick met up out there. And finished off. Incog get 2 out of that. Third parting that fight. Denny Mop survives for Bunch of Diggers. Does he have chips? He's heading the way of that recall beacon. He certainly does have some chips. And he might get these guys in instantly. Oh, no, he won't. He'll just miss it. He's got to wait 2.5 minutes now. Oh, my God, look at this zone. Meanwhile, while all those fights have been happening, this zone has gone way out to sea. Team 11 looking for a much better game here. We are going the way of Harpo here. Moist Feminist is out alone there for Donkey Squad. Oh, Dixie crashing in hard. Rams almost running over Husey, but not quite well enough. Mitson tries to get around. Does get through okay. Sweet Soul still there. Somehow just. Oh, Mitson runs straight into the Lab Rats. Phoenix are pushing their way through now, led by Krusty Cast. How far do these guys push? Right around the coastline they go. Pulling up. Lab Rats in the distance. Teams rotating to try and get into this one. How far out are Incog? They're going for an E-pick-up themselves. This will be interesting. Incog choppering their way in. Nappy still out here alone. Looks as though all Spartans are gone. The only team to go so far. Denny Mop has enough meds. He's really got to get moving here. 40 seconds before the team can come in. Nappy's on the way. Incog are going to parachute in. We are way over to the west side of the map here. Pivy out and about. They've got 5. This is a better start. Not enough shots landed. They've definitely been picking on somewhere on the north side here. Caliber have lost 3. Sweet Soul is just completely proned up in a bush here at the moment. There's the vehicle. No damage. Last one up. And here come a bunch of players back in. Halsey, Elder, Jeff for Old Bloods. We'll play at Andy G. Rapini wrapping around. Oh, yes. Little Hope. Sharp. 300 damage. Oh, they're in trouble. They are in big trouble here. Salty just getting a revive away. Little Hope. Better. Who's still up? Paradox. Flushes out Little Hope, but up the stairs comes Andy G, and Legionnaires are out of there. Push. 4 kills in a win last game. They're up to 6 here. They've lost Little Hope and Repugnance. Should, I think, be able to get them back in, although the recall beacon's been held by Old Bloods. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's carnage. That is a carnage. And they had, the Goldfish had just made it across the water all the way from Yongchen after pretty well winning that fight. There was someone, Elders above here, just taking a long time to parachute in. This could be a long swim. Halsey's here with absolutely nothing. It's just going to chill by the water's edge. And hopefully someone dies close by. And Elder's just happy to sit right out on the edge there. Almost Feminist is just going to shoot from the edge of zone in the water. Don't want to get knocked out there. Broadbug coming back in. Oh, and Mike Miyagi and ACW all coming back in. Nappy's done really well. Full squad back in, but oh dear, he's on foot. That is a big problem. Where has he lost a vehicle? We're into phase 4. Maybe that's makeable. Well, Phoenix absolutely opening up towards Elder, but he is swimming now. There are 3 players going to be swimming in the water. Incognito have run into trouble on their rotate in. They came in on parachutes, and Hogdas Roy's the last one left up. This has caused a lot of issues for a lot of players. ACW went down. Moist Feminist still kicking along out here in the water. Trying to avoid the shots. Let's go back to that north side. Dusky's there. Knocked. Grenades are out. Toxic Nation around the corner here for Team 11. 10 kills. They needed a good game. They were due. Suspect up towards 500. Grenade will be short. Drury would revive. There's still a full squad above them there. Everything here they're throwing is short. Dusky picked up. Got to be able to get past these guys in front here. The smoke's come out. They're out of zone. Both those teams are out of zone. explosion on the boat there. Moist Feminist has to swim this in. Halsey's still out here, swimming around with absolutely no weapons. They are spread everywhere here. Where's... What's... 2 players swimming in from 2 different teams here. Elder can only really probably take a shot here. How many players are swimming? Moist Feminist is swimming as well. Halsey's there. This is ridiculous. We have got 4 players swimming in here. Can readily spot any of them. Difficult to see. They're there for the taking, though. Moist Feminist is out of the water. Spotted. The only one with weapons. Here comes the blue zone. Smokes off the vehicle. And Donkey Squatter out of there. Did very well to survive out in the boat. Charm Farmers are... sorry. Lab Rats. No, I was going to Charm Farmers. Lab Rats are looking good. Charm Farmers are fed. 4 kills so far. They look across to Team 11. And Team 11 are no more. Denny Mop knocked. Rehab Anonymous looks like they're gone as well. Menace survives here, picking up Whiffy. They've only got the 1 kill out of that, and they've got limited damage, but they are alive. Bunch of diggers finally go. Molly behind. Jorywood throwing everything here. Jorywood doing well. Sorry, Jody High Roller, not Jorywood. 5 kills now, the Labbies, and that's Incog out in 7th place. This is good news for Old Bloods, who are still kicking around with their 4. 6 kills for them. 6 teams, 21 alive. Match number 4 here tonight. Edge of zone at the moment. Speedy K gets flushed out. They clear out Old Bloods. No problems there. Nothing to see. Mac has got himself an Orm. 400 damage. Probably wants a rooftop. They're starting to spread out here. Charm Farmers. They need to clear out that north side. Menace is gone. Whiffy might not be far behind. Taking shots from the Labbies. It's going to be Vertigo, in fact. From Charm Farmers. Labbies had some shots in there as well. 2-2 split. All 5 alive here for the Lab Rats. We move around the coast. Phoenix is still here. 3 for them. NFL we haven't really looked at. Only the 1 kill. That's probably why we haven't had much of a look. 5 teams, 19 alive. This has been a doozy of a zone. Fair bit more land involved now. Here comes Old Bloods. Killaroo's going to be pushed. Grenades onto Savvy. Speedy K's going to drop a grenade, surely. He does. Savvy's still there. Killaroo meting up. Grenade to the spot. Savvy gets away. Jeff's still there trying to anchor this one. Follow up. He's got Blessed in support. Crate behind them. They've got to be careful. Phoenix are getting shots in on this fight as well. They're able to third party this. Killaroo. Wasted grenade. Savvy's down. Is that going to be Jeff? Still got Dad Bod just in further in zone. But Charm Farmers are making things difficult. They're out and about. Invis's gone. Hughesy's knocked. Vertigo, another. Jeff's still there, though. Can someone pick up Hughesy? Jeff spotted out. Still there. It's Vertigo leading all the damage. Jeff is only just safe. Oh, stands up, takes a headshot. Killaroo says thanks. He's got 4. He's got all 4 for NFL at the moment. We're down to 4 teams. It's carnage over here. Old Bloods go out. Husey's going to be revived. Is he safe there? Just from the lab rats. Might have some other issues to worry about. They've got Phoenix behind them. Jody High Roller, I think, was digging in more so. Anubis down lower. Searching back. All four up. Phoenix and lab rats, both with all four alive. Edge of the zone. Can Phoenix shift here? Shifting around could be slightly dangerous here. It's going to push them towards one tap, but they could work along the coastline. Tchaikovsky probably eyeing off this loot. I'm not sure if anyone had been in here. Oh, they haven't. That's what he's looking for. That's really the only place that Phoenix could go. Vertico's coming over the top. Absolutely ripping into NFL. 2 go down. It's only Tchaikovsky left up down on the coastline. Char Farmers with 7. Getting some control here. Tchaikovsky stuck against the water. It's actually not Macca with the bolty. That's Husey we hear. 4 teams left. Labbies and Phoenix still with all 4 up. Char Farmers, though, have 8 kills. Looking pretty good at the moment. Should be 9, though. Blessed should bleed out here. Tchaikovsky's going to be pushed. He didn't get in to pick up that P90. Couldn't get around the corner, unfortunately. Phoenix are pushing. They may line up here, or they certainly don't line up. It's going to be Lemon Squeezy with more kills. Fresh helmet. One tap's closer. Tucked in behind that rock. Everyone's shooting over him at the moment. He's in pretty good position right there. He's really got center zone at the moment. Charm Farmers are right out. Starting to make a move. Gets a little bit open here. Can they get down into that bit of a gully in front of them? Still Vertigo with all the damage here. 760. They've certainly taken shots. Radley's been holding them. Been doing a pretty good job too. Macca put down. Anubis working well too. Phoenix spread. Should be pretty nicely looted up. A couple of good crates still out in the water. Not sure if anyone's been out here yet. A little bit of gear. One tap's been quiet. Just staying out of line of sight really from Phoenix. And Char Farmers can't crest over. 5 for the Lab Rats. Krusty Cast is just going to work in with the zone here. Jody High Roller runs it through. Does pretty well. Gets into a rock. Radley, 1 hit point. Sat down by Lemon Squeezy. Just managed to spot him there. Who's backyard? I'm not sure if Anubis is going to get around there. That gives Charm Farmers an opportunity now. Macca hits the front with the damage. 800. Anubis on the move. He's going to try and get across there. Gets to a rock. Can they deny? It's going to have to be a good lob on the molly. Grenades in there as well. Drops short. BZ grenade will certainly help. Lobs of smoke. Straight up and down. Vertigo's going to go down. 1 tap. Gets active with the P90. Teams are starting to fall. Phoenix have 4 up, though. Charm Farmers and Labbies are running out of space here. Jody High Rollers alone now. 5 kills for the Labbies. Charm Farmers with 9. Running out of space, though. Phoenix just controlling this now. They've still got the zone. Jody High Roller on the edge. It's going to be Charm Farmers that are going to take the brunt of this. Trying to make their way in. Jody High Roller will be able to catch them, but I think Phoenix will shoot over the top of his head. Charm Farmers will get farmed here, and that's going to leave it basically a 4v1 against Jody High Roller. Surprised Macca could crest there and not be shot by Phoenix. Any knock's going to be helpful here. $660 for Husey. $860 for Macca. Smokes are out. He may have to push that. That was a good flash out. Husey put down. Jody High Roller does well. Good molly. 948 on the damage for Macca. He's in the open, though. He may get one here. Doesn't get past the 1,000. Jody High Roller. It's going to be Hostile Joker coming over the top. He's going to lob a grenade in there, and that might be all she wrote. Everything's crashing in there. He is alone. Carney gets it. Phoenix with an 8-kill win. Phoenix Inc. 8 kills there. Well controlled. Held it against the coastline. Lemon Squeezy led the way with 4. He's had a good night. Krusty and Carney 2 each there. And they had all 4 up towards the end. Might have, I think Joker went down right at the end there to Jody High Roller. But Labbies could not hold out any longer. Well played, Phoenix, with the 8 kills. Labrats 7 kills into second place. Jody High Roller led with the 3 there. A solo at the end could not hold out. Char Farmers did very well with their 9 into third place, and NFL in the top 4 again with 4 this time. Still closing in on Team 11, but Team 11 had a much, much better game. 10 kills, in fact, they finished there. Yeah, still went out in 10th place, but 10 kills will keep them ticking along and should keep them still clear of NFL. Incog only had the 4, but still finished in 7th. They will maintain top spot. Old Blood 7 kills as well. Will just close the gap slightly to Incog. We've got 2 to come. 2 to come. We shift along to Erangel for the last 2 of the night. I'm Funky AU. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Yeah, welcome back. It was a win to Phoenix Inc. First of the season. We'll quickly throw up the leaderboard, which hasn't actually updated from that game just yet. It'll only be a minute away, I'm sure, but that's as of before the last game. That's after game 3. So they sit in 8th place before their win. So we'll recheck on that one when it updates. Incog were 30 points clear as of the start of that last game. But right now, we'll go along to match 5. Not a bad playing path here. 18 teams, 71 alive. So who are we missing is the question. Dixie missing, Jukesy again. Don't forget you can hit exclamation mark leaderboard in the chat to check out that leaderboard at any time. Also, exclamation mark socials. These VODs end up on YouTube eventually. Yeah, just can't keep them all on Twitch. You can only hang on to 100 hours or so. So, yeah, exclamation mark socials, and you can check out YouTube where these VODs will end up. I think last season isn't up yet. They're all on YouTube. I just haven't published them yet, but just need to finish off some editing there. And then last season will be up, followed by this current season. Wowee, Phase 1. A long way north we go. We've got Grumpy Goldfish in Roshawk. just in zone, Incog in Yasnaya. And then we've got Push Up at Kameshki and Stauber. Those are the only 3 teams in. Well, Sweet Soul and Rems are in just for Dixie. As we sort of pan around, we've got Phoenix fresh off a win in around Boatyard Ruins. Legionnaires around Everest at the moment. Caliber down around Gatka. We swing further south to Donkey Squad with the Quarry Coastline split. Primorsk, we've got Labrats, Spartans, Ferry Pier, Charm Farmers all the way down at Sosnovka Island. So they've got some Ks to cover. Whiplash in Pachinki. Rehab Anonymous well spread out along the southern coastline away from farm. Old Bloods Milta, NFL have Milta Power, Rage Cage. Team 11 Shelter. We swing up towards the east side of the map. We've got Toxic Nation in Lipovka. And a bunch of diggers have Mansion. And that is us covered for match number 5. 2 to go. 18 teams, 71 alive. It's Dixie that are short 1 player. Krusty just coming across on the old mountain bike. These guys are in zone here, so they're pretty happy. But right now, it's going to be Whiplash on the first big move. Plenty of compounds to pick from in the north. They can drop in pretty well to anywhere central. I mean, No Lean is certainly open. Everything is open. Severny is completely open. Legionnaires are on the move. Easy rotate from them going past loot delivery. Team 11 out and about. Quite a few teams getting moving here. Dixie moving. So too Grumpy Goldfish. It's a bit of a race on at the moment. Grumpy Goldfish slightly in front here. That's going to be Firebird out on a bike. The hidden little bunker here. Do they have the key? They certainly do. And wowee, that is some loot right there. Everything you can really want out of this one. That's a nice find. That's a very nice find. They pull up, and that's going to allow Legionnaires to spread out to where they want to go. Paradox has got to defend here. He's got to look out the window if he's going to defend, though. Get some damage out onto Pome. Oh, Stone Knots. I thought he was around. Oh, Rapini just gets it. Not sure what happened there. I'm still standing. Rapini's going to go down. Home does well, trying to finish off. Get some support. That is not good for Legionnaires. Emu's going to get around there and finish them off. We'll pick up that chip from Rufo. Paradox doing well from across the road. Home set down. Phoenix getting involved here as well. Got to be careful there. I don't think anyone's got line of sight from the other side. There's Salty coming in. Oh, he got rid of one. Phoenix are all over that. And, well, Paradox is certainly going to be left alone now. Revive comes through. Pome up again. Grumpy Goldfish. Oh, geez, got to be careful there. Just far enough down. Push her up the hill. Everyone else rotating in. That's a 2-2 split from Phoenix. And it's going to be Caliber coming into Severny. Donkey Squad rotating around there as well. Toxic Nation wrapping right around that northern coast. Whiplash parachuted in. All the way from Pachinki, and now they're on the north coast. Toxic Nation, they stay clear. Incognito have come out of Yasnaya. 2-1-1 split for them. Phoenix still railing shots in towards the Goldfish. Well played, Emu. They'll get their fourth back in. Good thing they are holding on to that. E-pickup for Lab Rats coming in from the west coast. Spartans have got to come in from Ferry Pier. Are they down a couple? They certainly are. There's the recall beacon in front of them. Who did they lose them to? That's the question. It's certainly not Charm Farmers. They're only just getting across the bridge now. Was it a fight with Lab Rats? It certainly was. Jody High Roller has 2, but they are off on a chopper. So Spartans will get in and they'll bring their 2 back. Completely in the clear down here. They just need to met up and get these guys back in. 18 teams, 64 alive. Team 11. Look at all these teams. What is happening with phase 2? Oh, we still have a stack of water. Here comes Rufo back in. Donkey Squad tracking through. Incog there as well. Waikikamook out. Forgot to put the handbrake on. Doing well if he gets up and away from here. Oaks is out. Cow gets him through the window. Gets up and has a bit of a look around. Nemesis is here. They're losing vehicles. That's almost going to roll back in down to Queef. Nemesis goes down. Cow had the angle. It's only going to be Queef here. Moist Feminist further down. Rain over the top. Flattened. And finished off. One left up, and I'm not even sure where they are. Just further down the hill. Here's Moist Feminist, but has to deal with Old Bloods. Away they go. They're on the move. Has to be careful here. ACW, Moist Feminist does get found in the end. So ACW gets sat down. Hold on, Old Bloods. They pick one up. Lab Rats coming in. Now they've parachuted in. They've gone along the other side. NFL are going to rotate up that side. So too are Rehab Anonymous. They're pushing up towards Stauber so they can still come down off that high ground. Double E pickups. Spartans coming in. Char Farmer still on the ground. What is happening with Team 11? They've got themselves down into a bunker. Another one found. So they are well looted up. And right now, this is going to be Grumpy Goldfish. Another E pickup. Where do they go? They're not going far. In fact, Emperor Emu is going to drop into Severny, straight down to Rufo. What about the other guys? They're going further. In fact, they're going to drop on Whiplash, which is going to be a problem, because Whiplash are ready. Yep. Foam drops into the open. Mike Miyagi had him from the other side. Grenade finishes off. No, it's ACW. They get fed the 2 easiest kills you'll ever get. Whiplash move along to 3. Good zone position for them at the moment as well. Incog can gatekeep here. Any team's trying to come over the top. Spartans. Oh, no. Grimmy's on 5 hit points. Where do you go from here, is the question. They're going as far as they possibly can. And that was all over for Phoenix. NFL in trouble. There's Heisenberg down the hill. Who's still up? There's a player further back. It's Miller alone now. They are in trouble. Trying to make his way in. A Toxic Nation. Do they get pushed here again? Chaos trying to shoot underneath. There's a player on the outside. It's a Bowler Swag. Spag Betty is there as well. A Bowler Swag gets shot from push up the hill. Spag Betty at least gets in and annihilated. Caliber go as well. Second team to push. Toxic Nation get destroyed. 4 kills. Spartans sitting above the Old Bloods. One's way further back. That's Heisenberg further around. Have NFL gone? No, Miller is still there. Anubis, close by. Grenade. Right to the face. Who's still up for the labbies? Can't be many left. Suspect gets sat down from above. Have to go the quick pickup. Get him in the car. Cherry does well. Goes down. That's from the backside. Miller chipping in. Cherry's going to be left. Miller does well. Dusky down. Team 11 falling apart here. Pivvy's going to stick the revive. So suspect is up. Can they get Dusky? I do not think so. Miller still back there. He's got to move. Straight down the hill he goes. Teams falling apart. Somehow we've still got 15 teams. This, I don't know how. It is carnage all over the place. Bounces past Invis. Last up for Charm Farmers. No kills. Fighting further back by Old Bloods. These two players here are both in zone at the moment. Viz goes down. Grimmy gets him, but falls immediately after to Waikika Mukau from up the hill. Spartans go. Charm Farmers are gone. Incog, who I thought were in a bit of trouble before, but they've all got all 4 alive here. Stone Naught's parachuting in. Grumpy Goldfish go out. Whiplash have been fed. Oh, Toxic Nation finally get cleared out of the petty. Third team to come in here. And it's Push with 7. Is there a parachute player? Yep, Stone Naughts it was. I knew he was there somewhere. 488 damage for Saar. Oh, Legionnaires are out. Oh, they've been brought back in. Rapini's got nothing at all. Salty's got a grenade. Are they being watched? Is Rapini being watched here? Yep, they're being watched. ACW can see this. Has to come off the revive. Gets a smoke out. ACW might have to go and throw something at them. It's going to be Nappy with a long-range throw. Get up, he says. Doesn't get there. Surely there's a follow-up. Rapini comes off the revive again. This time. Miller finally goes. Falling to Old Bloods. On the beaches, the last one up here for Rehab Anonymous. It's been absolute carnage, this game on Erangel. Team 11 go out. It was suspect only left up. Boosting up. Old Bloods keep moving. Mitson for Dixie. Another solo. We're only in phase 4. We're down to 8 teams, but... Well done, Dobbs. Smokes out. Legionnaires go in 8th place. Almost need to dig in here. A pick would be real handy. Was there a player out wider? Yeah, it's Elder. If he can help dig in on that over there, that would be much better. You may even be smoked off Old Bloods. Yep, that'll definitely help. Double BZ grenade. They're just not quite getting there, unfortunately for Whiplash. Mitzen gets found. And Incog in complete control on the hillside. Out of zone at the moment, but they've got 12 kills. They will extend their lead. Scoreboard has updated, so Phoenix did jump a spot on the leaderboard. They went up to 7th off the back of their win. We'll quickly throw that up. There you have it. Incog 145, Old Bloods 120. Back in game we go. Cow creeping up towards 1,000 damage again. 5 kills. I'll destroy 300. 300 for Lynxie. Up towards 250 for Rain. But it's all about Cow this game. 12 kills for Incognito. They'll go past 150 points at the halfway point of the season. Old Bloods trying to get a bit of a fort happening here. They get some cover out. Almost lands on Speedy's head. It's some kind of cover. Whiplash completely fed. How long do Incog hang out? They've got another crate as well. Cow's actually taking some hits. Where is this from? Well, they're halfway down the hill. That's why. He's actually digging in as well. So they're in... Well, Cow's in a worse spot. Push down here as well. 8 kills. They're thinking about a move here. I think if everyone just crushes Whiplash at the same time, that'd be a real interesting finish. They're in. They do pretty well. Saar does not do so well. No, he's not safe even. Can he crawl in behind the Dacia? Smokes her out. Better to drop off that wall. Can't be done. How's Whiplash travelling here? 5 kills now. In a pretty good position to lock this one down. They've used a lot of utility on teams that have been set up over here. Craters everywhere from everything they've thrown. Crate dropping in right on the edge of zone here. And not sure if Incog actually have to leave before this almost gets here. The MK, and it's got fresh 3 gear, but they're out of there. Maybe Akita's seen this. It's just there. I'll be checking that out. He's heading that direction. Surely picks that up. Cow digging in again at another tree. 1,000 damage it is. Lynxie's further down. Looks down towards Old Bloods. Digging in, but he's actually out of zone here. Rain even wider. Still has a bunch of diggers down on the coastline. Up towards 1,100 damage now for Cow. Over 1,100. That's a headshot through the smoke as well. There wasn't really anywhere else for them to hide. Hog Destroy just rolling this one down the hill. What's he picked up? Did pick up the MK. Rolling it in quietly here in Cog. A lot of pressure all towards Mike Miyagi. He's the only one this side of the road. They can isolate him here. Nappy hits the bolty onto Savvy. Old Blood's in trouble. In zone at the moment. Broadbug's got the Groza. He's got push to deal with. Still 5 kills. Gets himself some more height. Incog are all down off the high ground. ACW sat down. Nappy was there, though. Utility out. Now, Old Blood's in range. More damage for Cow. Lynx is put down. He might not be able to be revived back there. 1,300 now for Cow. Does he think about getting back for Lynxy? Can Lynxy crawl in? Oh, beamed off of the bike by Andy G. Doing some damage across here, Andy G. 700 damage. Rain's back out there for that revive. He can pick Cow out. Pick him up, sorry. Lynxy's still there, though. Mike Miyagi's attempting to crawl through the open across the road. I don't think... Old Blood's preoccupied with Incognito. They're going to go back for Rain. Mike Miyagi's managed to crawl over. Well, he's done very well there. It's double bolties back here as well. Repugnance has got one as well. Hits that. Oh, almost could have cracked another one off there. Bunch of diggers are out. They really need to keep digging here. Incognito are actually out as well. Rain's been picked up. Still the 8 kills for push. Lynxy's been recovered. Sorry, I think I said Rain. Lynxy was recovered by Cow. Or, sorry, was it... Oh, sorry, Rain was out there. 1,400 for Cow. Oh, sat down again. That's a second knock, I think. Speedy K does well. Here comes Lynxy. Smokes are out. Smokes are out from Old Bloods as well. Oh, good grenade. Great grenade from Savvy. It's not all happening the way of Incog. They're going to try and make a move here, Old Bloods. That's actually a double revive. I'd say keep going. Smoking off. Oh, Broadbug was there and waiting. He was ready for it. 3 kills for Broady. 300 damage. Still holding off Incog from crossing the road. Mike Miyagi the 1. ACW 460. Still 2 of them looking across to the field. Diggers are out there. Savvy goes down. Nappy finally gets him. Old Blood's gone. Out in 5th place. 7 kills now. Whiplash. Still plenty of smoke out. All 4 up for Incognito. 1,400 damage. Mike Miyagi locking down from upstairs. Well landed. They've got to be able to get across. ACW watching. They're being pinned in here. Hog Destroyer's down. Rain this time for the revive, is it? On the outside of the wall, I think Andy G's watching. Smokes are out. Oh, Smoke's not so much out. Oh, flushed out there by Repugnance. Does he have time to get this revive on Energy? I think he certainly does. Diggers are still going. Whiplash are putting all 4 across looking this direction, I think. Dobbs takes a big hit. Matter of time now. Blue zone coming in. They keep going around from... Trying to dig in here. Elder is... in. And digging in. Absolutely digging in by name and digging in by nature. Diggers are going from one to the other, and Incognito are gone. 9 kills now for Whiplash. Can they bring this home? 4v2v2. Push have been on the back foot here, defending very well. Andy G now. Thought about the roof. Push have got 10 kills. They're both trying to get that roof grab here. Not sure how that's not quite getting it. They really want that roof. I mean, Dace is not close enough, maybe. Dobbs gets put down. Elder's there, though. Should get that revive. Finally, Pug gets his roof. Still can't see them. Mike Miyagi might spot Pug here, though. He's going to have to move. Here comes the blue. He certainly does have to go. Andy G goes. Repugnance now. Catches Mike Miyagi. They're in the open. Broadbug is there. Broadbug no longer. Push with 10. Whiplash with 1 down. He's actually going to try and stick that. Elder's still there. Gets into that crate as well, but the blue zone's there. Surely it takes him. Repugnant still on the roof. Elder gets his gun out. Well done, Elder. Puts Repugnance down from out on the beach. It's a 1v1 now. Blue zone there almost knocks him off. Who's still up? Gets the revive. Nappy is there. Can't crack off the finish. Still 2 up for Whiplash. It's the Grozer. Broadbug. Whiplash with a 12-kill win. Whiplash take it away. They were fed in that compound for oh so long. Finished up with 12 in the end. Nappy with the 3. Broadbug locked it down with 5. Got the finish as well. ACW, Mike Miyagi, 2 each there. Elder did so well from out on the beach. You would think those guys would have gone out so long ago, but they survived and prevailed for so long out there with absolutely what seemed like no cover at all. They were going from one crater to the next and digging in where they could. And Elder finishes with 3 there. 7 for Bunch of Diggers. Gets them clear. They'll catch another couple of teams, I think, on the leaderboard from that one. But unlucky there. It was a 1v1 until I think might have been Nappy got a revive there right at the end to pick up Broadbug. So well played those couple of teams. Push. Finished with 10 as well. Repugnance and Energy held out super well there. Almost got it finished off that rooftop. Big game from Incog. 14 kills. They stretched their lead even more over Old Bloods, who disappeared in 5th place. Team 11 ended... Where are they? 9th place with 5. So still on the slide, but... Doesn't NFL haven't caught them just yet. They've closed the gap, but not a big game that one. So no better off after that. One game to come. I'm Funky AU. You're watching Premium League PUBG. We'll be right back. Yes, it was a winter Whiplash. Locking it down the compound. They were fed for quite a while there with that 3 stack in the middle of that. Incog had a big game, but caught trying to cross the road. Massive game from Waikiki again, up over 1,400 damage. Let's check that leaderboard out as we go towards match number 6. Incog out in front, 163 points. I think this is updated from that game that just happened. Yeah, because I think Whiplash would have moved up from, I think they're on the right side leaderboard, up into 7th place. And a push now are only 11 points behind Team 11 in 3rd place. So Team 11 have not had a cracking night. They need to finish off well here. Let's get into match number 6. Another interesting zone here. Good chunk of water, but this one really should come back towards Gatka and Quarry. But certainly makes it difficult where this water, Sosnoff Island, will be cut off. It's certainly going to be in play for certainly phase 1 and potentially a part of phase 2. We'll see which way we shift though. So we may still see a team rotate around past the island. Charm Farmers landing basically on the bridge and heading straight across. So they'll be well looted up across there. Right now, though, Spartans in at Ferry Pier. Labrats around towards Primorsk. Spread right in towards the center of zone, in fact. Anubis is basically dead center. That compound he's in now is pretty well center zone for the moment. Across to their west, Donkey Squad in around Quarry. Caliber up towards Gatka. Whiplash, fresh off of a win in Pachinki. Legionnaires up at South Georgie. Then we've got Phoenix, who have also picked up a win tonight around Boatyard. Grumpy Goldfish in Roshawk. 71 alive, so that's going to be Dixie that is short again. Rehab Anonymous down towards the Farm Ferry Pier. S Compounds. Old Bloods at Milter. NFL across at Milter Power, of course. Team 11 need to step it up here. They still hold on to 3rd place. They're not that far behind Old Bloods, but they haven't had a great night. They don't want to let Old Bloods get too far away. They don't want to let Push catch up. A bunch of diggers. Great game last game. All in at Mansion at the moment. Toxic Nation at La Pubg. Just pretty well nearly the furthest rotate. About even with Incognito coming out of Yasnay, but the furthest rotate is going to be for Push, who also did fantastic that last game. 3rd place for them. So, a few teams starting to make their rotates. Crate down, close by to Spartans. See who spots that first. Fresh on the ground, that one. MK14. Who's going to spot this? Labbies, maybe? They're scooting past, heading in. Maybe the Spartans if they come out this direction. Whiplash on the move out of Pachinki. Coming in hot there from that north side. Rehab Anonymous. They're wanting to get across there. In fact, is it one player alone? Yes. It's Rehab Esports himself scouting through, but this is the compound. Labbies have got 2 in here at the moment. They hold a 2-2 split. It's going to be one tap getting down to that crate. Definitely picks up that MK. Level 3 gear. And he is away. Spartans won't get there. Donkey Squad coming out of Quarry and heading south, in fact. And they do back off. Jody High Roller doing just enough. Not sure why they wouldn't have held up even on Quarry with that bit of high ground. Either way, they push towards the beach. Dixie into the fray. Sweet Soul doing well, picking one up. Oh, in fact, there's a... Oh, why are they in the... Oh, no. Oh, dear. That's Rufo. He is not coming back. Halsey's gone. Team 11 start off well. Actually come out hunting. Left shelter. On their way past farm. Managed to catch diggers. As Dixie do well. Picking up... That's 3. 3 out of 4 from Grumpy Goldfish. That's a good start, considering they've only got the 3 players. Incognito moving. So too with Push coming in from that north side. Both rotating around the north side of the Ross River. Legionnaires have pushed in from South Georgie. We've got a few teams up around Llama Hill. 2-2 split for Donkey Squad. Rehab Esports just digging in on the high ground for the moment. Not a bad little hold here. If he can get some other support up there, that'd be handy. Calibre in good position where they are. And so too Whiplash coming through from Pachinki. That's another tire gone from Whiffy. I think he was already short 1. Might be short 2 now. Team 11 on the hunt. Oh, yes. Cherry. Goodbye, Whiffy. And into the tree. Chasing down Menace as well. Back up into some hard cover. Just while the bombs rain down. Digger's still yet to come in. Dixie with the pickup. Away they go. The zone's come away from the water, so that's quite handy. NFL have been the team to rotate across onto Sosnov Grotto. They push in the bridge. They're actually going to hold up, and Vertigo's going to be waiting for them. They're just stopping to see if the bridge is clear. They're going to be chased across it here. No one is on the other side. They do need to keep moving. Old Blood's parachuting in. I missed that drop from them. They drop in safe. They may catch NFL coming through. Sorry, no, not dropping in. Driving in. Not sure why I thought they were on parachutes. Charm Farmers still yet to make their way across. Few teams still rotating. Elder's a long way out for a bunch of diggers. And who did we see further north? Push still coming in past loot delivery. Incognito got across nice and quick. NFL decide to just push on through. Killaroo are leading the way. Have they got some marks out? They've got a couple of options here. And that is where they're heading. That last mark is open. They don't want to drop in. Dixie have just come across. That is free, though. That is free, and Killaroo is in there. Denimop just cruising through on the backside. They've actually done very nicely to get in here and take this. Compound is free. Charm Farmer's coming off the parachute. Dobbs in the open. Dobbs will go down to Donkey Squad. That's going to be Nemesis getting him in the end. Had the vision. Dobbs will go. Nemesis finishes off. Got to be careful, though. Phoenix behind them. Toxic Nation in trouble. Menace getting that revive. Jeff is here. Going to go with a revive. Go with the grenade, sorry. That is just short on that. Husey over the top. For the Charm Farmers. It says, we'll take those kills. Macca's going to hit his shot, though. Jeff's out there. Smoke comes. Old Bloods are going to be caught here between Charm Farmers. They're all around them here, Charm Farmers. Blue Zone's gone through. Fighting out here. Rat Pack runs out for Speedy K. Searches for Husey. Can't see him. Might have had some vision down on... There he is. Oh, hits that. That's going to be a problem. Has to roll back and met up. Macca raining in on them. Dadbot out there trying to get the revive onto Jeff. Speedy K trying to defend. Jeff bleeds out. Will have to be left. Vertico's there. Charm Farmers all across them here. Blue Zone is gone. Invis is the only one in. Zone's gone further towards the quarry. Could be a bottom of the quarry finish here. Speedy K put down. Dadbot is alone. Try for that revive. How long do Charm Farmers persist with this one? They're considering their move. It's been marked on the map. That could be their first move to head towards. Elder's done well. Been into the recall beacon there for Diggers. Not sure how many he had. Team 11 in trouble. Salty's down. There's some players to revive. Cherry's being picked up. Here comes Rapini. He's got Stone Noughts is further down the hill. Labrat's getting busy. Rapini getting around. Where's the support? Oh, down there. There we go. That's Stoney. Cherry spotted out. Can't tag them up. Fence eats a lot of those shells, unfortunately. Grumpy Goldfish are being farmed here, trying to get out of town. It's going to be Goldfish in a barrel as they try to make their way out. Pome still coming through in the open. Pome in the open. Still there. It's going to stay quiet. Has Rufo somewhere. Where is Rufo? Oh, further around. Sweet Soul. Well, there goes Speedy K to the zone, in fact, for Old Bloods. Not even sure. Well, they were down at Ferry Pier last seen. Charm Farmers left them behind. Diggers go out. Court coming back in by the look of that. They'd only just been brought back in as well. So well played. Good attempt by Andy G. Can certainly shoot that guy. Rems will go. Sweet Soul's going to be isolated. So too Mitson. They're completely separated. Sweet Soul's already taken shots and it's not from Charm Farmers. Mitson close by. Prones it up. They're going to be in here in a sec though. Forced to engage. Spotted. He certainly is spotted by Macca. Macca with 4 now. Sweet Soul. On his own. Needs some kills here for Dixie. 4 at the moment. Needs to start racking a few more up. They sit in 9th place. Need to try and regain a couple of spots. Mike Miyagi alone. He's got the NFL team in front. He's got 2 players still standing. Tchaikovsky's lurking. He's going to manage to get down around them. Coming out of Pachinki to get across here. Killaroo's going to go. Miller and Tchaikovsky still there. 3 kills so far for them. Running parallel. The shot's going to come in from across at Charm Farmers. Sweet Soul. Being shot at there. Labbies. 1 tap as well. Tucks in. not safe. One tap gets him with that MK picked up earlier. Rufo back here, the solo. There's push in the distance. Incog back there as well, coming through the swamp. They've got 3. Importantly, all 4 alive, though. Nine kills, the Labbies. Still 12 teams alive. This is a good game for them. Are they going to pick up Bradley? No, they'll lose him. Not even sure where that was from. Jody High Roller anchoring from further back. Incog. Push around further as well. Rehab Anonymous are there. Char Farmers with their 4 up. NFL have got themselves a vehicle. Eyeing off this corner of the quarry. They can get in onto the tower. Being watched, though. Miller put down. Jakovsky goes. Charm Farmers and Donkey Squad combine. There's Charm Farmers. NFL are gone. Donkey Squad, of course, dropping in and around quarry. Have managed to lock it down so far with 5, holding their ends. Team 11, all 4 back up. Need to finish off strong here. Incog into a fight with Push. Pusher gone. Hog Destroyer goes. Waikakamukau was put down as well. They didn't have it entirely their own way. Jody High Roller needs to get across. Still a solo in the field. Rufo prone on the haystack. Rain hasn't spotted him. Is he in? He's not in. He's actually a good 100 or so meters out. Lab Rats are going to be forced up the hill. Krusty. Mortars? Mortars onto Stone Noughts. They are absolutely pounding that building. Stone Noughts tucks in, though. Direct hit to the roof. He's got 2. Actually leading the damage here, Stone Noughts. Suspect's going to have vision on him there. Manages to rail the fence. Manages to drop Stone Noughts. Team 11 with another one. Rapini's there lurking. Rufo getting in and getting involved. He's managed to put down 2. Is he going to get a Medaway? No, he's not. He goes to the zone in the end. Grenades coming in. He may not get these 2 players because Lynxie's going to come through, potentially steal them away. Rufo's had a good night for the Goldfish. Oh, the grenade from Lynxie. Goodbye, the Labbies. They were having a great game. They are gone, though. Hulk Destroyer's out of there. Can he be brought back? He can. If they can get in there, they can get him back, but that is going to be a task and a half. Tree ran into the way there for Rapini. Unfortunately, Legionnaires go. 6 kills for Team 11. All 4 up. 7 teams. And there's 4 of those teams are on the south side of the quarry. Jurywood alone. 3 have Anonymous out of the zone as well. Donkey Squad with a full squad alive. Team 11 just rolling back that direction to see if they can gatekeep here. Donkey Squad might have been better dropping into the bottom of the quarry. Charm Farmer's out and about with vehicles. Picked up another crate weapon, I think. Not in the hands of Invis. Hughesy's got an MK. And the Charm Farmers are going to send it into the bottom of the quarry and try and lock it down. Carney's down. Krusty alone. Had to reload. Phoenix go out. 9 kills now, Incognito. Lynxy has 4. 2 each for Cow and Rain. Hog Destroyer gone. Jurywood still there. Six for Team 11. All 4 alive. All 4 alive for Donkey Squad. That is a lot of smoke out. Good grenade. Where, in fact, is Nemesis going? They just wanted to get out the front and then get around the backside by the look of it. Nemesis gets out. Tucks in there tight. Mike Miyagi's got to move. Burns down the Rat Pack as far as possible. Nice crate on the edge of zone there as well. He could catch out Donkey Squad. I think he's going to have to go loud here. We'll boost up. He's going to be out. That's one. All those shells went straight into that. No chance. He's got to move. Oh, doesn't quite get it. That was Queef from above, finishing off Mike Miyagi. Good coverage. Most Feminist picks back up. Smokes are out. Charm Farmers are moving. 6 kills now, Donkey Squad. Charm Farmers shift more central again. We'll play Charm Farmers. They've got 8. Keeping those vehicles in the game. I don't think it'll be used much more from here. Pivy with the Lynx. Is that what was in that crate further back? 8 shells in the clip. Great grenade from Cherry. Oh, and then Rain put down as well. Finished off. Cal there trying to deny it. And they are wrapping around now to try and finish off. Lynxy gone. 8 kills now, Team 11. Much better game to finish the night off. It's been a poor one by their standards. Looking to finish off strong, though. Still a solo back there for Rehab Anonymous. Jurywood's there. Can he have an impact here? I think he has. He's opened up, and he does. He gets rid of Cow. Incognito gone, and immediately Jory goes. And we're down all of a sudden to 3 teams, and it is 3 full squads as well. 9 kills for Team 11. And then the other 2 teams, Team 11 can just shoot down on. It's these 2 teams here. Charm Farmers and Donkey Squad. Both these teams are huddled in very close areas. Team 11 can sit above and just shoot down on them. Charm Farmers are going to have to come out of that. Actually, we're in 7. This could still hard shift. Sorry. We'll see which way this does go. Ooh, that's phase 8. Charm Farmers, yeah. They have to come out of that building. One knock onto Donkey Squad. Great grenade. They are huddled in there and they can't get away from... How did Nemesis survive that? Another grenade. They are lobbing everything down the hill. I'm not sure how there's 3 still up after all of that. Not much point trying to throw things up the hill. Nemesis finally goes down. Charm Farmers are going to be stuck in that shed. Pivy's actually going to push down. That's danger. They're gone. 13 kills for Team 11. No messing around here, Pivy. BZs will definitely clear this shed out. He is pushing in. Charm Farmers on 8. If they had a few of those, they are completely pinned in here. Charm Farmers stuck in a shed. And Team 11 have got 3 above them. Well, it's a nice bolty, though, from Maka. Good fight back. Need to stick that revive. Suspect's got a hold now. Vertigo comes out. It's Suspect with all the damage. 600. Vertigo goes down. Invis goes down. Coming from the other side. Pivy was around there. Looking to finish off. They get flushed. It's a 15-kill game so far. Pivy with 6. They are pinned in there. Husey gets some damage out. Opens it up. Mac is down. It's a 4v1. Finished off. That's what Team 11 needed. That is a 17-kill win. Boy, they really needed that. 17 kills, the biggest of the night. They'd been slipping Team 11. Push were in striking distance. They needed to come up with something big at the end, and absolutely they did. Pivy leading the way with 6. Got down in the bottom of the quarry, wanted to get it done. They were picking on the 2 teams below. It was Charm Farmers and Donkey Squad. It was really just complete farming of the players left there. Suspect had 5, Cherry 4, Dusky 2. Big game. Do they catch Old Bloods is the question. Old Bloods went out in 16th with 2. I think they might just get them. Big game there. Charm Farmers also into second place with 8. They will... Well, there's a bit of a gap between NFL and Charm Farmers. So, but that'll certainly help Charm Farmers close the gap to NFL above them in 5th. Donkey Squad, 6 kills into 3rd place. Solid for those guys. They sit in 14th at the moment, so they'll jump a few spots off the back of that. Rehab Anonymous, good finish by Jury, would manage to pick up 1 kill into 4th place for them. Incog stretch their lead even further, 9 kills into 5th place. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. It hasn't updated yet, but we'll throw that up. So that's what it was at the start of this last game. Incog 163, big lead out over the Old Bloods there. Team 11 with a 27-point game. And yes, that will put them past Old Bloods, no problem at all. So Team 11 regaining, well, they came in actually in 1st place tonight. And this is really what's happened. Incog have had an absolute banger. Won the first 2 games back-to-back and really stamped their foot on this lobby. But at least Team 11 will be able to regain 2nd place. So they slid a couple of spots, but managed to regain 1 right at the end. That's all from us. Keep checking the leaderboard. That will update shortly. Exclamation mark leaderboard in the chat. And you can check out that leaderboard when it updates and check out all the stats as well. Thanks to Hardshift GG for the leaderboard. Appreciate all your hard work there, Halsey. Thanks to the admins. Thanks for the hosting tonight, Killaroo. That's us done. We'll throw a host over. We'll be back again next week with week 3. I'm Funky AU. You've been watching Premier League Pubg. Good night.